Welcome to Flip Profits. I'm in Craigslist, Rhode Island, free section. Let's take a look at what we can flip today for August 21st. Refrigerators are always difficult. You need too many people to move them. Dresser drawers are similar. It's not worth it unless you're okay with doing that kind of moving work. Broken clay pot for the creative person. These make me laugh. Couches I do for $40 to $100 if they don't look like this. This is too beat up. But what's nice about a couch is that you can actually load the thing by yourself because you lift one side of it, put it on the truck, then you go to the other side and pull up and then push, and you can put it in the truck all by yourself. 3 quarts of tile primer, no. Toddler bed, nope. Slim picking so far today in Rhode Island. Okay, I think we've got something down here. There's free firewood that you can split and then dry it out and sell it as cordwood. The going rate is something like $400 a cord. Use a firewood cord calculator online to figure out how much you have so that you can be precise with the person that you're selling it to. Free door panel GMC, nope. Filing cabinet. I like the file cabinets that are stacked too high, and if they are clean and new, I will take those and sell them for $45 to maybe $60. But the big 4 cabinet file cabinets are not that great just because they're bulky and they're hard to load, just like washers and dryers. Unless you're interested in collecting scrap, I'm usually not a fan of going to get those. What else is there today in Rhode Island? Cat adventure video. Oh man, the video cats love to watch. That is funny. You park your cat in front of it and then they watch the animals on the screen. How 90s to have that on VHS like that. Free electric smoker. Okay, I've sold an electric smoker before. This is actually a good one. You need to make sure that it works. In great condition and very rarely used. This is the best thing that we've seen today. So you go to Burn-In Heights Woonsocket. You could take this and you could potentially sell that for $100 or more. You'd have to sit on it for a while because it is a low liquidity item. It's not that in demand. I shouldn't even say that. I bet there's probably a decent amount of people looking to get into smokers. It's just bad that we're at the end of the summertime, but I suppose going through the fall. Cannondale bike frame. Fun fact, the first thing I ever sold in e-commerce when I was 16 in 1996, I mailed a bike frame to Sweden on eBay. The person paid me the shipping for mailing a bicycle frame to Sweden. So I know intimately that you can sell bicycle frames. That was back, of course, when you could mail a bike frame to Sweden for $45. I'm sure now it's over $100. We've had a lot of inflation with shipping. That's why I tell everyone, list this stuff on Craigslist. Only list this stuff on eBay if it's smaller. Tires, don't bother get them if they're worn out. They need 50% tread or more. Sell them in pairs of 4, especially 2. Sometimes you can sell a single tire. Microwaves, do them for $45. Bicycle like this, as long as there's no problems, $55 to $90. This is picking up. And just as I said that, it turned crappy again. Countertop fryer. If that works, you could sell that for $25 to $30. What else is there? Extra large dog cage. These are good. They're sold infrequently, but people pay $60 for them. If they have some big St. Bernard type dog. Coolers you can do for $10. A lot of these old Igloo ones have decent demand. You could do really $20 actually. Kids' play sets are just too big to go deal with them. I sawed one up one time with a chainsaw and burned it because my local landfill wanted $20 to have the thing disposed of. Avoid upright pianos. Wicker chairs are good if the wicker isn't beaten up. You need to look closely on it. and then it's ideal if it has the cushions. Is that turtles? Female Mississippi map turtle. It's one turtle. As you probably know if you watch this regularly, I do not flip animals. Free working grill. If it needs the burners replaced, you can buy those online or the barbecue igniter, but this is a $50 to $60 item easily. For Bridgestone Dueler All Season. Let's check if these have the tread on them, and then we will wrap up here. This is a good spot. Yes, this is actually legitimate. They're 255/78 teams, which is a fairly common size. It's New England, so all season is good. And the author writes there's a fairly good amount of tread on them. All you have to do is just keep lowering the price until someone buys them. Would you turn down this set of tires for $25? You can always be desperate and lower the price that much. And that's profit because these are free. On that note, thank you for watching Flip Profits. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Happy flipping.